I'm Susan from Sunrise Quilt Studio, and today I want to show you my Singer 1591. Now this machine is one that I purchased from an estate sale, and it came with the cabinet, and I have been sewing on this one through my last project, which was the red basket quilt, and I'm really pleased with the way this machine has worked, so I wanted to show you a little bit about it. This particular one was built in 1952, and that is according to the serial number. And it has a direct drive motor, so it's what you may hear called as a potted motor. It just has the motor is back here in a little container. It looks like a pot, and it has a direct drive shaft into the machine. So it sounds different when it runs, and it is an electric motor. It has the light in the back, and it uses the standard Singer snap-in lights. And this one, the case on the back is cracked, but the light is still working, so I haven't replaced that. When I bought this machine, it hadn't been used in a long time, but it had been used by a professional seamstress, and she passed away when she was 84 years old, I believe. And she hadn't used it in a number of years, but I believe she was the original owner of this machine. So this machine did get a lot of use. So I went through and I cleaned the motor, and it needed to be rewired, so I rewired that, and my husband helped me do some of that work. And I cleaned it up, and the decals are in really good shape, but you can tell it's been used, which is fine with me. I'd rather the machine had been used than sitting around for 60 or 70 years and not being used at all. There's a little bit of wearing in the paint here that you could tell, but the decals are in really good shape, and there are a few scratch marks here and there. This is a straight stitch only, but you can do reverse, but no zigzag. And right now I have a piecing foot on the machine, but it came with a regular foot, and pull that out of the drawer here. And here's the regular foot. And one thing about the feed dogs on here, there's one long feed dog here on the left, and the other one is short, so it fits right with the feet, the foot here with the long side and the short side. So it pulls the fabric through real evenly. The bobbin goes in here, right in through here, and it uses a class 15 bobbin. Now on this machine I did buy some new bobbins because they do make the class 15 bobbins still, and I bought this couple packages of these Singer class 15 bobbins, but I find they do not wind well in the winder. It has a built-in winder, so I'm currently using the original bobbins that came with this machine, so I don't have any trouble with that. Now to thread the machine, you want to go through a thread guide here, and down through your tension discs, and through the check spring, and then we're going to pull the thread until it snaps around that finger here, and then we're going to go through the take-up lever from the back to the front. Then we have a thread guide here, another one down here, and then on this machine we're going to thread from the right to the left. There we go. Okay. And to wind the bobbin, you put your spool down on this pin here, and then we have a little tension disc here. And then your bobbin, you use a class 15 bobbin, and you line up your slot in your bobbin with the little flange that sticks out here. And then you'll thread, your thread will go through one of the holes, and then you will snap it down, release your clutch on the side, and then wind your bobbin. And then when it's full, it will snap back up. And I'll show you a little bit about how it sews. Here's a little sample piece I've been playing around with. Now I have used this for my basket quilt project and pieced that together, and it worked really well. Now the foot, I still have my piecing foot on, but I can change that out. Let's change it out to the original foot. And you just have to unscrew. So you can use any short shank straight foot that Singer makes to fit the machine. As long as it is a short shank, it should work. And so this is a modern foot, and it still works on this machine. Now this has a knee lever control, as well as you can put that on the foot pedal on the floor. You can use it both ways, and you can see the stitching hopefully in there, that it looks pretty good. It's good on the front and the back. The stitches are very even. They're well balanced. It is straight stitch. It goes from about 6 to 30 stitches per inch. To get your stitch length, release the screw here and adjust. The higher up you go, the smaller your stitches, and then further down you go, then the larger they are. Now this just needs a little paint on here to bring those numbers out. They are etched into the plastic, or into the metal here, so I can see them if I look real close. But right here is about 10 stitches per inch, and I can tighten that up. And when I want to go in reverse, just lift up the lever and it'll go in reverse, and then when I'm ready to go forward, just slide it back down and it'll go right back to the 10 stitches per inch. Now I usually go a little bit higher than that, about 12, so I'm going to raise that just a little bit more. And that's about all there is to the machine. It's very simple. It is a workhorse. It's very sturdy, and I've really enjoyed working on this. It does need to be oiled every once in a while, and the motor needs to be greased, but you can still buy the products to do that. So I really like it, and I'm enjoying it, kind of like I do with all my vintage machines, and I'll be working on this one for a while, I believe. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments, please write them in the comment box below. Thanks for watching. For more quilting ideas, click on the video links, and to keep up with my newest projects, click on the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.